Oh, I'm sorry, you came here to see some beautiful voxels and low poly graphics, not this bald man, right? Well, let me just introduce myself real quick for any newcomers that is in here. My name is Slim from Sweden, and I'm here to rock your freaking world with the best scene in gaming, aka the indie games. And now, let me show you how I'm going to do that. Now the focus of the first segment in this video is on Arcus 2, but hey, I thought in case you missed that number 2 in the name, I'd let you know that there is an Arcus 1 that is fully out and playable, so if this piques your interest and the demo for Arcus 2 isn't enough for you, heck, go and get warmed up with Arcus 1 while waiting for the second one to release. Yeah, no, I actually haven't played Arcus 1, I only played the demo for Arcus 2. But hey, it was enough to get Arcus 2 into my list of one of my most anticipated boomer shooters dropping in 2024. Let me explain why. So Arcus is through and through a very simple shooter. It harkens back a lot to the very old shooters of the early 90s with basic movement and controls, although it does have a jump. But its simplistic feel and design really makes it feel like a modern old school game, much like Wizardom did it. And it actually seems like the comparison between Arcus 2 and 1 is simply everything is more beautifuler, more better, more high quality, and that is that. Which is something I don't mind, honestly. Oh. So beautiful. But what really makes this game stick out from all the rest is its beautiful voxel graphics. Oh my, they are so freaking beautiful and very destructible. Everything from pillars, walls, flowers, yeah, you name it and you can destroy it. And the walls and floors, etc. all have layers to them as well, so you can see the construction behind it all when you destroy it. Just very impressive and oh so satisfying. I mean, if that's not satisfying, I don't know, man. I don't know, that is just so incredibly satisfying. I love it. Now, weapon-wise, we get to play around with 3 wands in the demo. I'm not sure exactly what weapons the full game is going to offer, and honestly, I don't think it will be other things than different wands, but I hope that there will be more. But my hopes for it ain't high. However, the wands all act very differently from one another. So the first one is a fire-spitting wand that can shoot in burst mode with its secondary fire. Oh yeah, of course, all wands have secondary fire, I mean what else? Now the second wand is a poison wand that spits poison balls and shoots a poison laser as a secondary, acting almost as a one-shot rifle. Now the third and final one for the demo is a shotgun with a grenade launcher, but in the form of a wand. Now, holy macaronis, of course we have a shotgun wand in the game. Yes, 10 out of 10. Now, in all honesty though, the wands, they don't have the best audio nor visual design to them, but they sure have the functionality and fun to them, which is the most important part. Okay, could definitely use a little more oomph to the audio with the shoddy. And the environments are almost as gorgeous as the voxels themselves. Colorful, bright, beautiful to look at, and oh, so fantasy, which is something I really like. The demo has you playing the first 3 levels of the game, which takes place in a castle-like dungeon with some bricks, stones and vegetation to it. Oh, and gorgeous, gorgeous lighting. But I also know for a fact that it is not the only theme that we will encounter in the full game. It will consist of 5 episodes, all with different themes to them, ranging from rainforests to lava-filled dungeons. Oh, and with secret levels to find. Because secrets, they have a big emphasis in the game, and they are also very fun to hunt, especially considering the voxels and their destructible mechanics, making the game actually kinda deep if you want it to be, but you can still play it very straightforward if you want to. So if you are looking for a fairly straightforward, beautiful, high-quality experience set in the world of fantasy, well, Arcus will surely have you covered. Okay, this is actually really satisfying. Now it's time we move to a much darker fantasy world, one with witches, corruption, and the plague spreading everywhere. Oh, and magic, of course. Mamma mia and hot balconies! It's time for some Coven. Wait, balconies? What the hell? What? Okay, Coven, the testicle-eating, faulty, burnt witch that is about to take the boomer shooter world by storm. Now we get to play as a lady who has been falsely accused of kidnapping the children of the town, dragging them out in the forest to kill them. And the punishment? Burnt on the stake for witchery. So of course we awake from the dead. Yeah, we do that with newfound powers and strength to take out our revenge on the townsfolk by chopping them in half, eating every limb of their body, testicles included, and going into bullet time, blasting their heads off with our shotgun. It just all sounds like the perfect formula for a good weekend of boom shooting, right? Well, that's because it is. The developer GatorShins has not held back in this title, and the demo just the same. It's a hefty demo to say the least. And it will let you test out some of the game's very unique and cool weapons, even the magic that lets you hang your foes on sight, and puzzle solving through an alternate 1600s featuring sewers, town areas, forests, and weird-ass dungeon-like areas. The demo simply does not hold back at all, and everything that is in this game has been done with such thought and depth to it. Is this a shotgun or a grenade launcher? I don't know. No, it's something. It's none of them, I think. Okay, wait, maybe I need to get rid of their armor first. Okay, their armor is gone. And he is gone. Didn't have any ammo. Ha! We survived it. Ease peas, lemon squeeze peas. Every weapon, magic and skill has more than just cool effects to them. They all serve a different purpose in the game, like the first magic ability that we come across, that is used to take down the armor much faster of your foes that are actually wearing armor, and the same goes for all the other weapons in the game as well. Some are better at range, some are better close up, other lets you conserve the ammo for another weapon, and so on, and it all just works splendid. The game is super well balanced to really let you experiment, learn, and then use everything in the right way. And my only complaint here would be that sometimes when I tried to swap weapons mid-fight, there was a sort of delay to it. Even though no animation or action was running, it just wouldn't swap the weapon for me. Not sure what the cause of that was, but I'm sure that it will get addressed or explained. Now, one thing that did work splendid, however, is the eating of your foe's limbs. And eating limbs, you will. Because the brilliant mechanic to the game is that to regain health, you eat stuff, just as in any semi-immersive shooter. But Koven takes it one step further. You're a demonic, flesh-eating witch that can eat your fallen foe's limbs to regain health. And it's not just for show. This is required, seeing as this is a pretty challenging game, and you will not stand a chance unless you get to eating. Ah, mama. Okay, I think that's the third or the fourth time that I died in this demo so far. Now, another thing definitely worth mentioning is that the game is set to release in early access, with the first episode taking place where the demo plays out, an alternate 1600s that is. But episode 2 and 3 will have completely different time periods to them, making everything very interesting when it comes to the levels, weapons and enemies. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what GatorShins has been cooking for both the full and early access release. He sure as hell didn't disappoint with the demo, at least. Now, these two games seems like they might not fit at all in the same video, right? Well, as behind every single video I do, there is a deeper thought behind it all. Now, the first game is a much more simple, straightforward one, while Coven is a much more complex game filled with different mechanics that are just not there, but required for you to learn and use to actually get through the fairly challenging demo. So depending on your mood, it's nice to know that these two games are just around the horizon. And you wanna know something even better? These videos are already here.